Story time. Imagine say you dey for one state where young people dey use computer skills take dey shape their future. Welcome to Imo State, where one better initiative wey we never see before dey change the lives of thousands of youth. This na the story of Skillup Imo Project, one better program. Na this program wey dey create opportunities, spark innovation and push economic growth. This one na im Oyibo dey call digital revolution. The Ministry of Digital Economy and E-Government na the #1 partner for this program. And together with the government, dem dey make sure say this vision dey become reality. Make we hear wetin His Excellency talk from the beginning of the program.
The aim of the Skillup Imo Project is to upskill, to reskill, and train 300,000 Imo youths to acquire the fourth industrial revolution skill sets needed to align and fit into the evolving digital world.
Governor Hope Uzodimma gets clear vision where we say make young people sabi computer skills, wey they call digital skills, and make Imo State stand gidigba as leader for Nigeria digital transformation. Now from this vision, dem born the Skillup Imo Project.
The Skillup Imo Project is the brainchild of His Excellency, Distinguished Senator Hope Uzodimma, the Governor of Imo State, whom I proudly refer to as the Digital Governor of Nigeria, for being the first governor and the first subnational to create and run effectively the Ministry of Digital Economy and E-Government. This singular act has earned several national and industrial awards to His Excellency and Imo State in particular. And these awards include the Titan of Tech Award, the NIDA Award, the Presidential Award for Public Sector Development, the South-South Award for leveraging technology as a tool for economic development and growth.
The impact of this project no be small one. People wey don graduate from Skillup Imo, they change industries for Nigeria. They create jobs, make businesses work better, and they bring innovation come their communities.
The Skillup Imo Project is a product of executive ideation aimed at tackling high youth unemployment in Imo State and the country at large by equipping young people with essential digital skills that is needed for modern jobs.
It's one of the most futuristic programs instituted by my governor, Governor Hope Uzodimma. It's the most creative program I've seen around the country, and I support him 100% on that project, because until you educate the people, they are knowledge-driven, that state will not have a future. So I'm very optimistic. It's done the first 5,000, it's done the 15,000, and I hear it's on to the 40,000. That's unprecedented in the history of Nigeria.
We are excited about the partnership between Microsoft and Imo State Skillup Project. We've seen tremendous impact with the participation of youth in the program.
We have successfully, in our first and second cohorts, trained over 25,000 youths in different skill sets. And currently we are running the third cohort, where we have onboarded 40,000 youths and also training them in diverse digital skill sets. The massive scale of this project has positioned Imo as the emerging tech talent hub of Nigeria. With the huge number of technical talents available in the state, we are also building a strong gig economy, which holds the promise of addressing youth unemployment in Imo State, as well as diversifying the economy of the state.
Before Skillup Imo, I was learning on my own, but Skillup Imo helped me to understand some softwares like Python, Power BI, which I know that I have issues understanding on my own, and it helped me understand how to use these softwares easily. It helped me to understand that I could actually do more. After our lessons, I started taking remote jobs, but basically mostly data entry jobs. And this was actually possible because of after the lessons with Skill Up Imo.
My experience with Skill Up Imo Project, it really had a positive touch in my life. Aside that, I made some connections, which Wakana is one of them. Wakana.com Limited is one of them. I got in contact with so many. I had an interview, so a series of interviews with so many companies before I landed with this one.
I remember then in class where we have a whole lot of businesses, people bringing up ideas on how we can function very well in the tech world, and this is just one of my parts. What I'm doing, I'm enjoying it, and as God may have it, admin team find me fit and they employed me, and I'm very much happy to work here.
I met my co-founders, my co-founders of Let's Talk TV. I met them here at the Skill Up Imo, and ever since we started networking and sharing our ideas together, there are so many products which we are going to come up with.
From starting tech startups to getting better jobs for big companies, all these graduates, they lead for job creation and digital innovation.
We also see a lot around talent being exported in through this training and this collaboration through the Imo Skill Up Project, because the Cisco Networking Academy itself, it's a global ICT education program that's in over 190 countries. And what this does is that it opens a lot of opportunities to the youths and students that go through this training, exporting local talent to the rest of the world.
Skill Up Imo opened me to several opportunities. Firstly is that I got to meet amazing people, creatives that are interested in video editing. I got to network with most of them, and I'm still in touch with most of them. It gave me job opportunities because I did videos for people and they pay me.
The economic impact of the Skill Up Imo program to me is very enormous, because since then I've been able to raise some incomes for myself. In fact, 50% of my expenses has been taken care of from the proceeds of Skill Up Imo, because of the type of designs and the quality of designs I run.
Also to coach some people in cyber security and also networking in particular. That's where I have major edge, that I can coach people and also get money from the training I organize. And sometimes I can help in setting up some network for some people, and I got paid. And I enjoy that because it has helped me to solve some of my major basic problems, and that's the major thing I'm happy about Skill Up Imo.
There's a client I got, I worked for on her site. She's not in Nigeria, she's in UK. I got to meet her. I told her I did the software development program with Skill Up Imo. And the person is from Imo State actually. So she was like, wow, the Imo State government empowered you? And I was like, yes. So she said I should do her website for her, and I did it. And she paid me $100. So that was last year.
I'm a beneficiary of Skill Up Imo Cohort 1 in 2023. I was able to learn about the foundations of cybersecurity and the various domains, and we did a Cisco course which allowed me to learn about the various domains and the fundamentals in cybersecurity. Currently, I'm studying IT with cybersecurity at Robert Gordon University in Aberdeen, Scotland, and it's really a wonderful experience because the knowledge I was able to get then has helped me to cope with the course models and the resources that I need to learn about over here.
I graduated from Cohort 1, where I did data analytics in the ministry center. With my skill, I was able to secure a well-paying job with OCS under NHS as a clinical data analyst. Thank you, Skill Up Imo.
It has exposed me to the work or to the job that I am doing now currently at Codant, where we teach kids coding and robotics. It has got me a paying job, and it has also given me the avenue to mentor the younger generation.
These developments are actively reducing youth unemployment in Imo State while encouraging economic diversification, sustainable growth and development.
Skill Up Imo not just be about digital skills. It dey give hope, empowerment, and it dey build future wey get plenty promise.
It has been a harvest of very inspiring and impressive feedbacks from some of the big tech brands that were the early off-takers of the Skillup Imo products. These include Zynox Technologies, Konga, Adminton, Codant, and even some government agencies in Imo State.
I personally requested for the best hands in terms of data analytics and data management for the agency. And I'm very glad and happy that the Honorable Commissioner for Digital Economy, Dr. Chimeze Amadi, obliged that request and gave us 3 IT experts who have been working for us in the last 2 years at the agency. And from what I have seen, based on the output that is coming out from the agency, it's one of the best decisions I've taken as the CEO of this agency. In fact, the head of the data analytics was sent to Abuja for a national program. And on reaching Abuja, a trainee now became a trainer and was now assisting in facilitating a training in Abuja on data analytics. So it's something to celebrate.
I have one of the participants of Skillup Imo who works for me, and from her experience with me and the level of quality of service that she delivers in my company, I can actually tell you that the Skillup Imo concept and project is of high quality. And from the experience and from the testimonial of my intern who is part of the Skillup Imo Project, I think they're a very dedicated set of people. I also think that the way they are managing this concept, this particular project, is very effective.
So talking about the quality of talent that Skillup Imo actually churns out, I think is really amazing. Now, not only do we see people that are graduates of Skillup Imo that have the technical skill, they also have the will and the zeal to learn. So it's like a fire has been set and they want to run with it. So it makes it easier for us that are actually hiring. Right here at Adminton, we have a couple of Skillup Imo students we have actually hired, and it's been an amazing work.
Skillup Project it's been very rewarding because we're experiencing the quality of knowledge impacted on graduates of that institute. Dr. Chimeze has done extremely well. I'm proud of him. He's shown content. And like I said before, we're excited such a thing is happening in Imo State. I wish the governor could pass every Imo indigene through that school.
It has been nothing but validation of the competence, the character, and the quality of Skillup Imo products in their workplaces. And this has made the Skillup Imo alumni platforms an employer's first choice for recruiting tech talent. The Skillup Imo program has transformed the entrepreneurship culture and landscape in Imo State. It has spurred new startup ventures, fostered a new wave of innovation, and strengthened the Imo startup ecosystem. We have started seeing the emergence of startups like Adminton, Codant Technologies, Let's Talk TV, Vox Populi, and so many others within the tech ecosystem in Imo State.
The thing about technology is that when you have the idea, you run with the idea. I've actually seen a lot of students reaching out to me like, oh, I have this idea here, I want to do this, I want to do that. So I'm seeing a society that is leveraging on tech to drive entrepreneurship. So we see young people starting up their own businesses and also trying out ideas.
I've had people
work for me, and then they get I got them from Skill Up Imo, and then they get when they get acquainted with the skills and they become better at what they do. And I notice that some of them now have to now form their own go freelance and form their own company, and then start taking up remote jobs. And it's something that I would say was inspired by Skill Up Imo. If they were not in Skill Up Imo, they wouldn't have gotten those skills. If they didn't get those skills, they probably wouldn't have gone freelance to start applying for remote jobs.
More SMEs are leveraging technology to scale, while more businesses are establishing online presence by embracing digital marketing, digital networking, and fintech.
I was opportune to be part of Skillup Imo program cohort 2, where I took digital marketing course. The experience was awesome. I really learned a lot. At least I know what digital marketing is all about, the branches. It allowed me to reach larger audience, increase brand awareness, and drive sales.
Every young person will enter this program, not just get knowledge, then they come out with better vision for their life. The program still launch wetin that they call Teos, one freelance platform where they connect graduates to jobs and digital opportunities.
Yes, in today's interconnected world, career opportunities are no longer limited by boundaries. And this is why it became necessary for the Skillup Imo to be more innovative in creating opportunities for its graduates. And that led us to the launch of the Skillup Imo Teos. This is a freelancing platform that onboards graduates from our community and open them up to job opportunities from local companies and international companies, and get them engaged in order to monetize their skills, land gigs, and from those gigs when they discharge them, and be able to create wealth for themselves and their families.
The Skillup Imo is a project that's very dear to me as an individual, and a couple of reasons why. First of all is we're partners with the program via a platform we have called Teos. And what we've seen over the last months is the potential and the actual substance of the program. The intellectual property and the output of the resources of the program has been very, very exemplary. We have seen they've done quite a number of jobs, built a number of applications and solutions, and they've done that really well with very good quality.
After having all of these tech skills, the Skillup Imo Teos platform was introduced, which is a platform where lots of gigs are being uploaded, from design gigs to development gigs. And just from the comfort of my home, I enjoy, remote work opportunities. I take up these gigs, complete them, get reviewed, and I get paid. So
the opportunity provided by the Skillup Imo Teos platform is endless, especially for developers like myself. The ability for you to earn from anywhere you are, either from your home or co-working space or anywhere, not restricted to a physical location, is endless. And you also have an exponential way to earn. You don't have a fixed amount of income. It's work as you earn. And I, myself as an instance, my target is about to make 30% of $1 million by the end of this month.
In addition to this, it's also important to note that the future of work is actually remote. Statistics available through a report released by MasterCard in 2022 also indicate that the global gig economy will hit a whopping sum of $455 billion by 2025. And we have seen several companies uptaking remote work against the traditional work. So remote working has become the new deal, and it is important for us to expose our numerous graduates who have cutting-edge skills to leverage that opportunity to hone their skills and make a living for themselves.
I took the CCTV skill training, but with constant posting by the commissioner himself, Dr. Chimezie Amadi, on Facebook, where he talked about upskilling to get digital skills, and always, talking to us, even in the classes, to upskill ourselves and sell ourselves internationally. Prompted by his consistent postings on Facebook particularly, I had to glide towards business plan writing. He talked about Upwork, he talked about Fiverr, and I settled for Upwork. He gave tips on how we can get started. I went on Upwork and I've also gotten gigs which paid me in dollars on Upwork, and I'm still getting gigs, I'm still getting connections.
Cafe One has also provided a space that is available for such people. We have some of them who come around and work in our space. Many of them that I've come across in Cafe One are currently getting jobs on Upwork.
This one, not just the beginning. Imo State, they on the way to becoming Nigeria's largest digital innovation leader. And Skillup Imo, not the engine where they drive this transformation.
Without a doubt, in no small way, the Skillup Imo project have had a transformative impact on the Imo State digital economy. Currently, we are witnessing the creation of a digitally competent workforce in the state.
The participation of the youth in the program and the enthusiasm that they show is really impressive. We partner with Imo State not just to provide training and skilling, but we want to also provide pathway for employability for the youth. And their participation in the certification program allows them to earn certification that will demonstrate the proficiency of the skills that they have acquired throughout the program.
With youths being empowered with digital skills, it reduces crime in the state itself, because one, they are empowered with skills, they have jobs that they can do, and they are, some of them, employers of labor, startups, also being able to employ other.
The Imo State government is pretty much, by reason of this particular project, has taken the right step in raising the value of the Imo person, and by extension, creating jobs, employability skill for the Imo State youth. And at the same time, contributing to the economy, because when people earn money and have the capacity to improve the earning power, it improves the GDP of the state as well.
The impact of Skill Up Imo cannot be overemphasized. It has actually encouraged entrepreneurship development within the ecosystem of Imo State. And to the digital economy of the state, I'm certain that the impact of this project is yet to be felt even more, because in the next 4 or 5 years, the population of people who have gotten these skills will begin to employ more people, find businesses, and in the next 10 years, the economy, digital economy of the state is going to explode.
Whether you be students wey wan learn new skills, or company where they find top talents, people wey sabi, or partner wey wan bring change to the world, Skillup Imo get better space for you.
The future of the Skillup Imo program is very promising, as the program has the potential of diversifying Imo's economy, reducing youth unemployment, and driving a sustainable growth across all the sectors of the economy through a skilled, innovative, and competent digital workforce. To ensure that the Skillup Imo program achieves its long-term impact, the Hope Uzodimma's administration is already set to encourage private sector participation in the program through a PPP model. This collaboration with the private sector players will no doubt support the program's scalability, enhance job creation, and strengthens Imo position as a digital hub in Nigeria. To Your Excellency, Distinguished Senator Hope Uzodimma, I would say thank you for your unwavering support throughout this transformative journey. Thank you for translating your vision of a prosperous Imo State through the Skill Up Imo program, which has turned out to become a beacon of hope for our teeming youth. And thank you for laying the foundation for a smart economy in Imo State.
As you don't watch this video soon, don't forget to comment, like, share, hit that subscribe button and turn on post notifications so that once we post any videos soon, you will get alert. Until we see you now for the next one.